Well, I saw you on Instagram, and I thought this is really interesting. It didn't look like you were putting huge amounts of effort on the rings, and I thought, well, this is interesting. Maybe I could do it. And the other reason I was looking for a balance between someone coaching you, food control, and training that wasn't going to hurt me. So I was really motivated because I could see my belly was just getting out of control again. From a martial arts background, when I was fit, I was always fit. So I needed to be able to do something every day or every second day that wouldn't injure me, is probably the right word. So I was doing a PT at a gym maybe twice a week and then training myself once a week, but it just didn't seem to work. Wasn't targeting muscle building, strength. It was weightlifting and stuff like that, but it just wasn't working. From a weekly basis talking to you, I've got my head in a much better place when it comes to food control and understanding food, being able to enjoy myself still amongst having some sort of regiment within my diet. The training's actually worked differently to how I thought. I thought I'd really burn a lot of fat, which I have, but I put on a shitload of muscle. So my weight was doing my head in. As you know, Jack, started at about 99, maybe 100 kilos, and I'm sitting anywhere from 95 to 96 and a half now, depending on the day. So I've only lost 4.5, 5 kilos, but it looks like I've lost 10 to 15. So from the training, I've gotten a lot more flexible and a lot more flexible in my shoulders and my hips. Not that they're great, but they're heaps better than where I was. Hanging has proved to fix my back. Don't have any more lower back pain. I have the occasional stiffness after I've trained, but that's just muscular stiffness because I'm aging. Also, I'm nearly 60, so it's not as easy as it used to be. My back tends to be 85% better than before I started. I don't know if I've been doing, handstands freely, but yeah, I can do a kick to a wall and be upside down. I can do a nose to wall and walk my way back and try to flutter. I can do push-ups on rings, rows fairly easily. I can do skin the cat at the best height level I can, but I can do 2 to 3 in a row with the chin up after it. I can do my own little moves where I'm just hanging and, lifting my legs up and then putting them out wide. So you just using core strength. I can do lunges far easier than I've ever done them before. So I can walk lunge now without having any pain, even though I've got a crook knee. It's hard to explain. My grip is strong. I feel stronger in certain positions, especially like core and planking and even just mentally, I feel like I can push that little bit harder, holding my muscles in a taut position longer than I've ever done before. Well, I have recommended it, yeah, and I've had chats with lots of mates because I get. It's funny, the first 4 months, people were just sort of like, oh yeah, what are you doing, whatever. And then the last 2 or 3 months, people are going, what have you been doing? Like, what's changed? I start with, well, I just joined this training, food, mind thing called SOM, State of Motion. I said, Jack's pretty good. I said, I'm not going to pee in his pocket too much, but he is pretty good. Using rings. I said, you only need one apparatus, really. You don't need anything else other than that, and using your own body weight. I said, when you start realizing how heavy your own body is to push, you don't get a lot of reps, but eventually you build up to the reps that you need. And I think it's better than lifting weights.